It's the 14-ton bakery show. And here he is, your genial, smiling, singing host, 14 Ton.
Thanks a lot. Oh, yeah. Welcome to our little early morning program at 7 a.m. here in Chicago. And it means it's
I'm not
time...
going to say another word. I promise I will never say another word. Unless my audience demands it.
Good afternoon, friends. This is Matinee with Bob and Ray. Today, Ken Wilson is sick. Yeah, and so Bill Green is playing the piano. Ray Goulding is filling on the organ. And Charlie Burgoyne, as usual, is in the control room. Now, Ray, what's your first offering this afternoon? Because he hasn't had time to rehearse this at all, either. And so we're off on another half hour of gay, rollicking fun and music. Our regular... It was murder. Well, that's all there is for the organ this afternoon, I guess. You stay over there at that piano.
Well, what else is new, boss?
Well, I saw Ken and Bill playing on the street corner yesterday afternoon. Over there on Tremont and on Boylston
Who
and
did you
Arlington, Ken and Bill. Oh, it was a funny thing. There was just one fellow who was cranking the thing.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Well, it was Ken and Bill's music coming out.
Oh, that's so?
And there was a little monkey on a string down the
I had a
side.
story on our news broadcast this morning about a little monkey named Rosa who has arrived from Chicago and put on a spontaneous concert, so to speak, at the Logan Airport. And I was wondering if you were referring to him.
Is that the one that they made join the musicians union?
Yeah, that's right. Good. Got any commercials today?
We got 3 commercials today.
And you know why Ken Wilson isn't here?
He's sick, yeah.
Oh, what's the trouble? Bill Green hit him? Did you, Bill?
sick.
Well, that's
He presented Bill with his Christmas check yesterday, and Green hit him.
well, I don't blame Bill for that at all, and certainly hope that.
But now it's the 14-ton bakery show.
I certainly hope that Ken is out of it, and that he will be back with us real soon, at least within the next year.
Maybe around next August we can look for him. Any mail to go over this afternoon?
No, except that we'd like to remind everyone if they haven't received their Bob and Ray records, they should be receiving them this week, we hope.
No, either this week or the first of next week. And also some very big news coming along later in the program about where you may purchase a Bob and Ray record, a Mary Lagoon record of Mule Train, in a store, not through the mail as we had them before. So if you want, you last-minute shoppers, you want to be sure and listen to this because it's big news.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know where it is.
I know where it is. But don't tell them.
Well, don't tell me because I know.
I'm not telling you.
Well,
I'm
you're
telling
looking
them
at me.
in there.
Where?
In there.
I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody in there.
Well,
you're talking to me.
Right.
So don't tell me that. If you want to,
them.
send them a letter.
They're in there.
Don't take up my precious radio time.
Send them a
Perhaps
letter.
don't fret.
Don't know their address.
What?
I don't know their address.
All right. Friends, speaking of address and so forth, Mr. Wilson, I'm sorry, Ken. Mr. Green has approached the piano, and he's challenging it. The piano is grimacing back at him, and I believe that together they will fight out some sort of a melody. Mr. Green and the great studio piano. Friends, listen to them, please. Remember now, don't laugh at me.
Remember, in our Honor City Dracut, the phone number is unlisted.
Just remember that don't be laughing at Bill Green.
Maybe someday you'll be in a fix like he is.
How would you like people laughing at you if you had to play the piano like this? Go ahead.
The title of the tune? We might be able to, Bill. Let's wait and see, huh? Wonderful, Bill.
Bill, I'm wondering, if a fellow is left-handed, how does he play all the melody on a piano? Really, how does he approach it?
Well, I'm left-handed.
Are you really?
Sure.
You have to learn to play with his right hand.
Most of the work is done by the right hand, isn't it? I mean, well, I would have the impression. Of course, you have an excellent left hand, Bill. I'm not inferring you don't, but I mean, it seems that most of the work is done by the digits on your right hand. I would gather that from watching.
No, I consider the left equally, if not more so, important.
Now, will you move from that upright piano selling for $89 to the more expensive...
Are you left-handed?
Well, let me have two pencils.
Oh, I can do that trick, too.
Can you?
Sure.
Can you write with both hands at once?
Yeah, write one backwards, one forward.
Yes, but have one upside down.
Sure.
All right.
Right.
Write your name.
Write my name.
Will you describe this?
Absolutely not.
Please
There's
describe it.
nothing to describe.
Which one do you want to go with?
I'd rather describe a custard pie.
No.
This soft stuff in the middle is the custard
This
friend.
has got to be upside down.
Along the edge that's been scalloped is more or less the crust, so to speak. Underneath, we hope there is crust. Here, let's bite in.
What are you doing? No, I'll give up on that. That's not so. Elsie, keep quiet, will you?
Oh, all right.
I'll have to admit I can't do that trick.
Oh, well, Bill, you have
That's not a trick. That's just a matter of coordination.
I suppose.
You never told us.
And
about
brains.
Quiet!
Excuse me.
Brains.
It was here that there's a conspiracy afoot.
It's so ludicrous, though.
I would never have guessed by looking at you that you were left-handed, Bill. And to watch you play the piano, I would go on record as saying that you were right-handed.
It shows how little you know.
Everyone's against me today. Me, the only fellow who likes Bambi.
Hey, that was pretty interesting having John Barrymore Jr. up here yesterday, wasn't it?
Oh, tell us what happened later.
He went to Atlanta, Georgia last night. He had an appointment at 9:15 in Atlanta this morning. What proved something?
What time did he leave Boston?
I passed 8 last night.
He did, really.
He did. That's good.
And he went to Atlanta, GA, and then he's gone back home. And
I remember when I wrote that song, Atlanta, GA. How I love the morning did I raise. That's the name I used.
Okay, look, stop. Why don't we sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Turtle?
That's good. We need
popular.
Need more songs.
It's number one in my family's hit parade, that song, incidentally.
All right. I'll get it for you.
Rudolph, he came right into his own this year, didn't he, Rudolph?
This big
When I was a kid, there was no such animal as Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Rudolph owes
Reindeer.
all his thanks to Gene Autry and the fine introduction he gave it.
Yes, sir. Good old Gene Autry.
Now, we need music, Bill, which means that...
Rudolph.
Did you hear Sammy Eisen sing this the other night?
No, it's because he's heard on a competing network.
Oh.
And
Well, please don't talk about it.
even if he was on this station, I wouldn't listen to him. I'll be frank with you.
You see this line here, which is in quotes?
Uh-huh.
He sang that with a French accent. Can you imagine a French reindeer?
That's okay. I saw Charles Boyer without a wig.
Now, Bill, if you'll go over there, please.
I saw that. He uses stay balls. It takes off that ugly fuzz.
Now, Bill has a very interesting Twinkle Toes introduction to this. Jingle bells kind of thing. Yeah,
my key is this. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Now, let's have the introduction.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join the dirty reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history.
Now Johnny Marvin at the electric guitar over there.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer,
And their shiny nose.
and if you ever saw it,
You would even say it was.
all of the other reindeer,
Used to laugh and call him names.
they never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, French accent,
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history.
Now a pretty picture painted by Gene and his Wonder Horse over there at the far end of the arena. He's doing one of the most difficult tricks in...
You know, that's a cute song, just the same.
It is,
Bingo.
and one that anyone can learn.
Why couldn't I come up with a cute little gimmick like that?
Well, I don't know. Here's one I wrote a year or so ago. It's been pretty popular lately. Let's listen to Bill Lawrence sing it, huh?
Chesterfield satisfy women and men. Chesterfield over and over again. Smiler, much smiler, all smokers agree. Always by Chesterfield ABC.
Now, if we could have a fanfare, this is a very important announcement.
Good work. Play RCA Victor's new distortion-free 7-inch record through your own radio or phonograph.
Translation. Please play at 45 revolutions a minute.
With the RCA Victor 9JY, which makes it very easy to remember. An inexpensive record player attachment. Now at the music notes at 707 Washington Street in Norwood. You can get it. It's the easiest, the surest operating changer ever designed. The 9JY RCA Victor's new record player attachment. Now, see how little it costs to enjoy RCA Victor's great new system of recorded music. Get the RCA Victor thing now at the music notes 707 Washington Street, Norwood. Now, this sensational attachment gives you the advantages. Now, get this. The advantages of the new system. It plays through your present phonograph, radio, or television combination. Plays through your television. Right through the Studley? I mean, how does that work?
I don't believe you can see it.
Could you see it?
Have it wired in your stuff, sure.
Oh. Well, anyway, so see this RCA Victor 9JY today. Now, there's nothing expensive or elaborate about RCA Victor's new record player attachment. It can be installed easily. Simply tear down the wall and back of your present radio receiver.
Buy it on the Music Notes Easy 8-minute pay plan.
Sure it is. The Music Note, 707 Washington Street, Norwood. You can play the 9JY through your present set and still get all the enjoyment of RCA Victor's new system of recorded music. Just ask for the 9JY RCA Victor's new record player attachment.
Those small 45 RPM record stories, too, they're unbreakable. There's a big hole in the middle.
That's right.
Bigger, you get a bigger hole with these RCA records than with the
Well,
other
what I like about these RCA records, the new ones with the big hole in the middle, supposing you're about to put one on the player, take your nose. See, you can put your hand right through that hole and scratch your nose before you put it on there.
You know what I like
That's
about
convenient.
it? You know what I like about it?
That is. That's a little thing that RCA people thought about. You see, they're a step ahead.
You know what I like about it?
What?
You can get the Sons of the Pioneers on it.
Bob, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
My favorite group.
Anyway, how much did that cost? Hell, $12.95.
There's a phone call here from...
How much do these
from the
records
music
cost?
note. You take this. He wants to talk to you.
69 cents. Who?
Hello?
Music note.
Hello, this here Scotland.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, here at the music, Mr. Darwood.
Yes, see?
What was I going to ask you? I had something I called up about.
Oh, we were talking about the RCA 9JY, the 45 Studley per minute.
Yeah.
And, well, as far as I know, we're doing all right with it.
Something else I was going to talk to you about, but I can't think what it was. Right now, here now.
Did you
Oh,
want
we have phonograph stuff out here, too.
Oh, I know. I was going to say, you have, of course, the...
A lot of film.
A lot of, huh?
Film.
Film? What's that?
Cameras. Take pictures of.
Yeah. You mean the stuff that goes inside, on
Yeah.
which the picture is...
But there was something else I was going to talk to you about.
We're going to talk about how you can order these things, the through the mail?
Well, the mail we deliver, yeah.
Yeah, send a check or money order with the order, and it will bring the 9JY machine to your home post paid, otherwise COC. So,
Something else, too, but I can't think what it was.
well, I don't know. You can also write or phone the Music Nook for a free, complete list of all the 45 Revolution.
Well, I can't think of it, so...
Oh,
come
hang
on.
on, for goodness sake.
He did, he said that.
The Music Nook is open until 9 after December 15th. Well, that's after today.
After today, from now on, they'll be working nights out there.
So drop in at the Music Nook in Norwood, and they'll take good care of you.
I know what it was he wanted to mention. They have a stock, and they're the only store around Boston that has a stock of Mary McGoon's record of mule train.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The first 100 people who beat a path to his door.
Oh, wonderful.
Like a big
pie. They always do that. I love those big pie ads I see in papers.
We got to split it 4 ways. Bob, Ray, Ken, and Bill.
Good enough.
Equally.
Operating expenses and profits.
Overhead.
Why, that's a little slice there for profits.
Yeah, well, that's for Ray.
That's a very small slice for Ray.
Well,
more than
I don't want any more.
Did you call me before on the phone?
No, I haven't called you, Bill, since the last time Ken
Who
was
would
sick.
ever call you on the telephone?
Well, someone called me and said, this is Bill McGrath.
No doubt it was Mr. McGrath.
Well, I didn't
He
think
said that.
Bill McGrath is the general manager of this funny little
And he's
For all of
water.
you who don't know.
We broadcast, friends from the Friendly Valley in Kentucky with our powerful 5 little waters.
If you can get us up there in New England, boy, we're mighty happy to hear about it.
Yes.
And he said, Kenny is sick.
Who are you talking to, anyway?
Will you get
No one is
Incidentally,
listening to you.
Before you go any further, let me see your Apple card.
So he said I was talking.
Why don't you go back to the
I think he was right, frankly.
I don't care.
I think he hit it right on the head.
You don't have an Africard, Green, so you'll have to stop talking. Go back to the piano.
There it is.
No, I'm afraid that
doesn't register with me, young man. Don't see.
How's that one?
That's nowhere, believe me. That's the bill.
How's this one?
That's
Swing the camera around so you can see.
Will you
it.
please go back to the
Oh,
piano?
here's the one you're
There's
talking
the
about.
one. HK74, 3 shirts.
At the piano, I like you, Bill, a lot.
But,
Well,
I guess the point across.
Go ahead. Can you play the piano?
Yeah.
Go ahead over there. Sure. Let me hear you play something. Play something pretty for all the folks listening in. Oh, anything at all.
Never mind. I quit.
All right, Bill. That's enough. That's enough, Bill. Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead. Play some more.
Play on the chorus, Robert?
Go ahead. Play something else. Pick it up a little, Bill. Or Bob, or Al.
You want it faster?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, there you go.
You can only play the ukulele, boy, with the conversation.
I know it.
Well, don't forget the music nook out there. A lot of people said, what is the address of that place? 707. By George, I've forgotten the address of it myself. Washington Street, right.
The way you played the
In
piano
Norwood.
start, Bob, it sounded like there's a little beacon wax on those keys.
Well, that's good for keys, too, I guess. Haven't tried it on them yet.
It needs a little safety thread if you put them on the piano.
You know, I heard the other day that beacon wax sells for 59 cents a pint,
Oh, I don't believe it.
98 cents a quart,
No.
$2.89 for a gallon.
I do not believe that.
Well, I heard that.
Is that so, really?
Mhm.
Well, that's a real bargain. So let's talk about wax and stuff. I know that everyone uses it.
Well, the first one I met, I believe, Camp Campbell, Tennessee was the locale.
Uh-huh.
And he hadn't been in the Army very long.
What's this? The wax?
Wax?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the beacon wax.
Oh.
That we're selling on this program now. Beacon wax, the greatest wax in the world. It's the wax that will make your floors take on a happy glow for the holiday season.
We make that statement unequivocal.
We just make that statement, friends, believe me. And so long as you do use wax, why don't you use the best, you know?
Let me play a musical background for your wax commercial.
All right, sure.
Little, whole thing with Mood music like this would be good.
Something slippery.
Something slippery.
Something bright and cheerful, like Deacon Wax. Yeah. So, ladies, let's face it. You use wax in your house, right? All right. So why don't you use the very best wax obtainable? Beacon Wax. Made by the
WHDH.
Sure. Made by the Beacon Wax Company. How much does it cost? Well, here's the price. 59 cents a pint, 98 cents a quart, $2.89 for 1 gallon. Beacon Wax people would like you to compare it with other waxes.
They'd like to buy it.
They would. And they'd like to have you try half on one side of your floor. I mean, put Beacon on one side, and on the other, use another wax. And believe me, you'll notice the difference. Beacon is the one that looks good. I just want to make that clear. So won't you get Beacon Wax? Thank you very much, friend. We'll be grateful. Mighty grateful. Incidentally,
I've climbed to the top of the rigging, and I'm about to do a feat which has never been performed successfully by me or anybody else in the world.
what is it?
I'm going to swing off over this vast arena on this trapeze, turn 14 somersaults,
Do a half note.
land standing on my head. I demand complete silence as I do this wonderful trick. If I can do it, it'll be good. You want to describe this, please?
Behold is standing at the top of this huge tent thread. He's flexing his muscles, and he's about ready to jump off into the ozone.
Tell him I'm standing here like spangles and ties.
He's standing in his spangles tight. And tight. And he's going to jump any minute.
I'm all ready as soon as you blow the whistle.
When I get a whistle? When am I going to get a whistle now? What a time.
Here I go.
Thank you, people. See, Liz, I don't know, but there's something about those acts that always throw me and never fail to amaze me. I sit with my eyes glued on that trapeze. And
I usually sit with bated breath myself.
Where is he now, Bob?
He's out Houston way, I believe.
Uh-huh. Houston, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I
Houston, in case he gets work out there.
Do you think I stole that wax, or would you like to try it?
No, I think you sold enough of it. Just had a call that they had an immediate sale of $563 right after that spot.
I'd like to repeat the prices of Beacon Wax. See, what I'm trying to do is make you Beacon Wax conscious. 59 cents a pint, 98 cents a quart, $2.89 for 1 gallon. All I can say is get Beacon Wax. Look for Beacon Wax. Insist on Beacon Wax. You'll feel good again, and so will your floors. Thanks.
I think
Thanks a lot.
Maybe have you got another song prepared?
Yes, I have.
I'll relinquish the piano to Greeny right now, huh?
Bill, play something rhythmic, will you? Something real fast, instrumental, something blue room, something like that. What did you play? Anything special? Okay, good. Do you know of the double eagle? All right, we'll play something. Go ahead. Sure, good.
Yeah.
Bill Green.
That was Bill Green, 14 years old from Boston.
What was the name of that, Bill?
Cock right up in it.
Oh, South Pacific. I see. It seems like it's from something else, too, as a matter of fact. It's that... Isn't it? That's where it's from. What is that? What you're playing now, the classical piece. Would you please write and tell us, friends, we're in a quarry here.
Quandary, then.
Oh, quandary. And,
Well, we are in a quarry, actually.
so will you get us out of this thing and tell us, what was that thing stolen from? You see, Bob and I are...
It certainly isn't who from Sonny.
No, sir.
In a Persian market.
Now play the other again to make sure that my ears... Oh, indeedy.
Yes,
sir.
I think Cole was thinking of that when he... Cole didn't write that, though, did he? Yeah. I think we've struck on something.
I think we've stumbled onto something here, friends, and it may mean nothing. But we'll keep you informed, certainly, inasmuch as we regard you all as our friends.
And we enjoy meeting you down there at 850 Radio Lane every day.
Tell me, do you still over at the North Station?
Still down there, Ray.
What time do you go on stage, over?
About 3:30 in the morning.
Between what tracks, or on what tracks?
Well, we're on track 14 there.
You're on track 14? Wow. You mean on the track, or you're on the platform?
We're on the siding there.
Oh, I see. I thought you'd run into difficulty with those high-powered things coming in.
That's right.
Well, do you have any people there? I mean, or what?
Nobody is down there, no. We're down there all by ourselves.
No relatives or anything?
Nobody.
Uh-huh. Must be.
Sometimes I'm the only one there, actually.
That's so?
That's right. Hey, where can you buy that Magoon record? Out at the Music Nook, did I hear you say?
Yeah.
Norwood?
Music Nook and Norwood.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to run right out there this afternoon. Buy up a lot of them.
Good for you, sir. And, remember Beacon Wax? Smoke Chesterfield. Matinee with Bob and Ray will be heard again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bill Green is our pianist.
We think it will be heard tomorrow. Yes, now it will.
Well, of course, we haven't seen anybody since we went on the air, so we don't know. Maybe there have been a few plans made. Time to talk about Bing Crosby at 1:30 here, so as soon as they'll start playing our theme, I'll tell you about him, in case you don't know who he is. Bing Crosby is a singer. He's heard on this station. And also remember, when the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, Bing Brown sings at WHDH at 6:15 in the evening.